This is Bingo Bound, an old school Iron Man account who can only progress by completing randomly generated tasks on a bingo board. Bingo Bound will be completing everything from quests, diaries and combat achievements, with the goal of eventually becoming a Grand Master.
We're back, we're geared up, ready to complete our first tasks of the episode. We're going to head on over to Mauritania. I have a few tasks to complete there, as you can see below. Gonna kill myself a snelm. Said it once, I'll say it again until it happens. Fairy rings are going to be huge on this account. The walk over to Canifis at the moment is brutal. But let's enter this. Yeah, not value for entered life yet. All person seeking to... I gotta speak to Drizzle, what the hell? So I forgot, you do actually need to start Nature's Spirit. I'm obviously not going to complete it right now, but you need to start it to enter here. I'm going to deposit these pies, because, you know, I don't want them right now, and then I'll head on over. But yeah, I forgot you actually had to start this to enter the swamp. Okay, and let's enter the swamp. A few things and the easy task done. That's a very simple one. Couple of music tracks. I can't believe you get the music track Village for entering Canifis of all places. Village is what that track is called. I just expected it to be something a bit more kind of exciting. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to take out one of these snails here and then craft its hopefully get a shell and then craft that into a snelm. Now if I'm right, you use the chisel on this and you get, there we have it, a snelm. Actually worse than a steel med helm for just for weight and attack range. God, it does look good though, doesn't it? Okay, I've never actually gone to Waterworth prior to doing like Fremnik trials and stuff, so I'm still an Outlander here. And this text is amazing. Just trying to convince him to let me come to Waterworth with him. It's so good. I know I have to pay 1,000, but the fact that there's extra text involved is so good. Yeah, Outlanders have stolen 1,000 coins. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, in all caps, apparently. Yes, in all caps. So there we go, Waterworth Island. Now, with this, you can do the same thing with the snape grass that you can with like a seaweed and crams. You can just pick up and drop the same one. I do want them though, so I am going to pick up the additional snape grass, so it will be useful for Herblo in the future. So I'm just going to pick up the 5, because that shouldn't be any issue. And now I have an infinite source of snape grass. I had some anyway in the crafting guild, but you know, it's here. And there is number 5 done, and an easy task in the Fremnik area. Okay, and here our first look at the board for today. I have done something. I've changed the background of this, so now when it goes to certain percentages, the color will darken until eventually the color will equal this. So I think that's a nice change. It also makes this actually readable. Apart from last episode, this was yellow and white, so that wasn't great. But we have entered the Wire Swamp. We have crafted a snelm from scratch in Mauritania, and we have collected 5 snape grass on Waterworth Island. Let's see where our new board is for today. At first light, I believe that is a quest. Kill a banshee, move my house. Utrinum village, that's something I want to do. So something I've just noticed, and I don't know why I didn't notice this before. Changing your boots and crafting a tiara actually do require the full completion of Fremnik trials. I don't know why I thought you could do these before. I thought the easy diary is one of those ones that you could complete before Fremnik trials was done. I thought there was like ways around it. Maybe you had to pay for each service, that kind of thing. But no, you actually do need to complete the Fremnik trials. So what I've done, I've moved the Fremnik trials to the easy tier. It's now a blocker for some of these. So if I get a tiara or there's a shoe store, I need to complete the Fremnik trials first. So it is a bit of a blocker for now. It's blocking 2 things off. But yeah, it's just how it needs to happen. It said otherwise I'll be breaking the rules by completing this before this. So yeah, I thought that was something I already thought of. Apparently not. Looking at this, change that. But let's go over to Canifis. So we need to kill a werewolf. I lied, we need to get iron first. So there we go, easy task done. Get iron in the wilderness, and it was a quick stop. It's much faster for me to actually teleport to Ferox and go down to the Varrock to go to Canifis than it is to teleport home, come all the way up and go across. So this worked out quite nicely. there we have it. Another easy task done, and an Eye of Newt and some wolf bones for our troubles. So if you're ever curious about this part of Treenum Village, how to actually safe spot this guy, he'll attack you from here, walk all the way over to here, he'll stop about this point, walk up to this corner and attack, he'll just back up into this tree, and then you just safe spot him with magic. It is as easy as that. You can do this pretty much from level 1 magic. You need nothing for this. As long as you got a few mind runes for spells, you can just take him out. And there we go. It is complete. 11,000 attack XP, Spirit Tree access, and the Gnome Amulet, which isn't the worst actually. It's a pretty decent melee defense. So we may use that occasionally, but definitely let's have a look here. Perfect on the 37 attack level. Okay, so we have mined some iron, we have killed a werewolf, and we've just completed Tree Gnome Village. Let's roll that new board, 53% on there. Let's have a look. The stash units are starting to come now. There is a few stash units we need to do, so they are starting to come. Use our down lever. Ooh, that's good. Riveting Tail is also very fun. And I wonder if I can do Barbarian Farming. I can't do that yet. I need to do Nature Spirit, I believe, anyway. Before I can do that. So I actually need to double check whether Nature Spirit's completable on the easy tasks. I'll do that afterwards, but I'm not going to do this line anyway. I think this line. I've just realized I was going to run, and I've just realized I have freaking this. I can now teleport. Oh my god, it's so good. And now this is a little risky. I'm going to jump there, and I'm going to jump straight back. Yes, I'm brave. Click that, and then get the achievement and run all the way back immediately. It should take me back to Ardoin if I'm right. Yeah. So now I have a couple of ways again from Edgeville to Ardoin. I can take the lever. I can do the spirit trees. So that is quite nice because I can get there. I can get over to the spirit tree quite quickly. Things are getting more connected. It's a lot nicer there. Let's go up and talk to Otto because I believe I have to learn some stuff about barbarian farming. So to complete this section, I actually need to get 2 levels of farming. I need to get to level 15 because apart from planting normal seeds, after that you need to plant a tree in order to automatically smash a plant pot. And the earliest tree I can do is oak trees. So I need 15 and I need to check if I have acorns because otherwise I need to go and find them from somewhere. So I have an issue. I need to get acorns, and the only way I can see to get them at the moment, I've looked at the list. Mammoths would be useful, except mammoths are locked because it's a wilderness task to kill a mammoth, and I haven't done that yet. So I can't actually go ahead and kill mammoths as of yet, but they do drop them, and that would be the best way of me getting them right now. I could chop trees, hope for a bird nest, do it that way. I can't go the giant mole and get bird nest that way because again, killing giant mole is a task. So what I have to do right now is go into the void, like the pest control, because you can actually request seed packs. They cost 15 points each. So for me doing novice, that's 5 games for 1 roll essentially. Probably should have checked this requirement beforehand. I have 15 points right now, and even though the seed pack can give you acorns to level 15, you actually need to be level 25 farming. I'm assuming it just says level 25 to receive these. So something I've picked up actually is the forestry kit. While I'll be woodcutting, there's actually an event that raises your farming level, and that's the struggling sapling. So I thought I might as well be eligible to generate some events maybe with the forestry kit. It's not a collection locked off. I'm not locked off from using it at all, as long as I don't actively go for any of the collections. But forestry is actually going to be something I go for if I get the plus collection log. So I don't want to do too much, and I'm not going to participate in most events whilst I'm going up here. Essentially, I'll participate only in the rising roots, because that only gives woodcutting XP, and the struggling sapling because it only gives farming XP. And with this, we'll pick this rosemary, and that will grant us 25 farming. You can now grow woad plants. Nothing on there about about the void requirement, but we can now do that roll. It is a 3 in 35 chance of us getting that acorn. If we don't get it, from now on, I won't be doing any more farming. I will just be going, oh, woodcutting. I have got a few woodcutting levels from this. Didn't get a single bird nest, so that plan kind of went out the window. But from now on, I'll just be doing the rolls on pest control. It is still the best way I have of getting the acorn. 3 in 35 isn't a bad odds at all. I'll farm this Marantil, plant up some stuff, and then I will go back to pest control and we can do our rolls. Okay, I'm not sure how this works, so let's roll on this. And we did not, so it just gives you the seed pack immediately. And I got some potato seeds, onion seeds, and some watermelon seeds. That means I gotta do another 5 games. I'll be back after those 5, I suppose. Honestly, I am lucky you cannot get kicked from pest control boats, because can you imagine queuing up a game and seeing this? Oh god. After doing a few of these novice games where you actually do die, I've ended up dying just by things piling me, and I've come to realize that death doesn't actually mean anything in pest control. You just get teleported back to the boat. Your activity doesn't go down. There's no penalties for it, so I'm not going to eat anymore. I'm purely just going to put on my my Hawkeye and attack things, kind of, until if I die, I'll just run back in. As long as my activity is high, then I am fine. But yeah, dying doesn't do anything in this game. And it is time for another roll. Let's see if we can get the acorn. Okay, roll number 3. Nothing. And let's go again. Strawberry, snapegrass, tomato seeds. So while I'm there, I was running out of arrows for my pest control, and I thought I'm just going to buy some adamant gear. Now I can't buy full adamant quite yet, because that is actually a task, is to equip full adamant. But I'm going to buy some adamant gear. I'm going to buy a full helm, a sword, and I just found out in Valmore Part 2 there's a shield shop that opened. And I actually stock shields up to an adamant kite, which is quite crazy actually. There's not been a shield shop like that in the game, so that's actually really nice. Now I don't know if I can get there. I'm having a look at the requirements, and I can't see any issues with getting there. So here is the aforementioned the shield shop, and it sells all of them. This is a really nice shop for early game accounts. Like, yeah, the adamant kite shield's nothing to sneeze at early on, and like look at my bonuses right now. I obviously haven't got my black shield, but my bonuses, like, I'm not going to replace any of this. This is fine, but for a defensive, like, you know, this goes up quite a bit, and this obviously powers it up over 100s. I remember with my old one it was like 60s across the board, and then obviously wielding this is just, you know, I'm actually looking semi like an account right now. This grind has gone quite bad. I've actually had to bring in my main into this. Okay, so this is the second. This is actually rarer, but this is the secondary thing that we can actually get. So the willow seed. This is interesting because it's 30 farming, so it's a little higher than I would actually need to go. I'm leveling up anyway during this. I've gained a few attack levels, a few range levels, but the willow seed is plantable. What I plan to do, I think at level 32 we can go into the cooking guild. We're only one off. If we can get 32, we can buy a garden pie. Now that pie will allow us to go up to level 30 if I just get 2 more levels in farming, and that would enable us to plant the willow seed. This was my alternative, and I'm glad I've got it, because as you can see, I've got my main my main over here. Been doing his thing, because we were losing like every single game over and over and over. We just were not able to get the damage. There was all level 40s to 70s here, and we just were getting overwhelmed. So I brought my main in kind of you know, okay gear, nothing too special, and he was able to blitz through the portals. Every single one of them. I was just keeping contribution up on my bingo bound, and he was just going in and absolutely rinsing the portals. And there's 32 cooking. You can now enter the chef's guild. So I just need to go and kill some goblins to get a chef's hat, and then I'll go over there, grab the garden pie. I also still need these 2 farming levels, so I'll grab that as well. That is the chef's hat done. 62 goblin kills. I think a few of those are from prior, so probably about 59 goblins for this, something like that. Very good. Heading over to the chef's guild now to grab the pie, and we'll go over to the rock tree spot now to plant this and finally complete this task. This has been a kind of a weird one that I didn't expect to take this long, but yeah, 12 farming levels, quite a lot of pest control games. Yes, he's grown. 1, 2, 3, and smash the pot. We planted it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of the greatest quest in this entire game. There is the riveting tale of a lily pad labor dispute complete, and once again, I enjoy that. I enjoy it so much. It is fantastic. Level 35, funnily enough, that does give me the level to cut down these teak trees if I do want to. Okay, so we teleported to the wilderness from our dine. We of course took a while, but we did complete barbarian farming, both the planting a seed without a dibber and the pot smashing. That is all done. And then the ripping tale of a lily pad labor dispute just completed. Fantastic quest. Let's roll that newborn and see what we've got here. Okay, kill a mammoth would be nice. It would be nice if we had that before, because we could have got acorns real easily. But an equip full adamant, something we can do. Bare-handed fishing, that could take some fishing levels to do, but not too bad. Catch a tuna at Moosa Point. Okay, I'm having myself a go at the mammoth kills here. Now, I brought a lot of food because, well, they're level 80. So this is like the quite a ways higher than me. So I reckon I'm going to rinse through this food pretty quickly. This guy can't hurt me. Level 59 is the highest I got to look out for. So some people can attack me, but it should be okay. I'm just wondering how much food I'm going to have to use to take down these guys. Looks like it's not too bad. But these, now that I can actually kill mammoths, they're not a bad source of a lot of things. Like if I look up these drops here, they drop herbs quite regularly. Seeds, as we discussed before, they drop a lot of different types of seeds, like tree seeds quite regularly as well. But notably, they drop prayer potions. In it's 1 in 25, I believe. It's not the worst. Okay, we're just coming up to the end of the kill here. I have had to munch through quite a few cakes, to be honest, but any hit now should be the end. There it is. And a hammerstone seed and some big bones. I'm going to head out of here. I don't need to kill any more of these. So we're going to do X marks the spot. Now, again, I have rolled the challenge because this was a challenge square. And the challenge came up with keep it light, which is keep everything underneath 20 kilograms. So the thing only requires a spade, so I don't think that's going to be difficult. And there's X marks the spot. We do get a small bit of XP for this, 200 coins, and I don't think we'll get the beginning clue because I believe we already have one. But I think if we come back, we can actually ask him for one once we've done that. I'm not sure how it works, but XP lamp, I may just put it in prayer. That's kind of what I've been doing. I could boost something else, 300 XP, maybe on Herblaw. Yeah, Herblaw, why not? Seems only right. There we go. Level 6, perfect. So now this brings up the point of what are my 2 collection log slots? These are the next 2 things I need to do. Honestly, I have been going back and forth. I was thinking of going back to the Tazar creatures and trying to get the cape or another couple of drops from them. I've been thinking of just going and doing fishing to try and get like the big bass. That could be interesting. Going back to Stronghold of Security to try and get the other scepter pieces. There's been thoughts going along the mind. And what I am going to be doing is, because I think it will be beneficial, I'm going to be getting one thing from Motherlode Mine. I'm going to get I believe the helmet from Motherlode Mine, because that is a task later to wear it as you enter the mining guild. So I'll be doing that. It'll get me some XP along the way, and it's just a nice one to kind of get cracking on quite soon. And then whilst I'm doing that, I'll think of the last collection log slot I will want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, level 50 mining has come in at the Motherlode Mine. That's 10 levels here. We can now do the volcano mine, fossil lines mine, level 5. But we are getting close to being able to have the boots for Motherlode Mine. I think I have like 22, 23. nuggets, I need 30. So from level 40 to 50, that's 23. I'm guessing like level 52, maybe I'll have 30 by. Well. Level 51, almost 52, and guess what we've got? 30 golden nuggies ready to use to grab those boots. Just a little highlight of what we've got. 1,000 coal, 161 gold ore, some, sapphires, some rubies we've collected along the way, but we will grab these and we will trade Prospector Percy, and I believe the value of these is 30 golden nuggets. Let's grab one of them. That is an item on the collection log slot that we have got for us. Fantastic. So looking at the forestry stuff, I'm level 41 now, and yeah, that's rune axe, that's good. But looking at the forestry stuff, the odds of me getting some things, like the only thing I can really reasonably get, apart from the random event stuff that I may get on the way, is getting the clothes blueprint, essentially. It requires only willows and maples and 10,000 anma bark. Now, if you have a look at what I've been up to here, the anma bark is on 1,200. So I am getting there with these few levels, and potentially I'll get like up to like 3,000 by level 50. So I don't think this is actually going to be worth it. If this fails, if I don't manage to get any item by level 50, I will go over to the Stronghold Security, kill some flesh crawlers until I get the other piece of that scepter. Just got an apple tree seed, which would have been the level 27 that I needed. Level 44 wood cutting would have been where I've got that. So that's how long I'd have had to go, whilst also getting the farming up to 27 if I didn't do the pest control stuff. So it would have happened potentially, but would have taken a while. So we are 3 levels essentially off level 50, which is my stopping point here. What I will be saying is that I need 1 pheasant event, and I can get a collection log, I believe, from this, because I can make one of the pheasant outfits. I got 12 feathers last time, so I only need 3 more, so anything will do. I'm on my 3,000 bark, so a little off the 10,000 I'd need to reasonably get something from the shop. Level 50 coming in now, and I've kind of switched how I'm doing things here. You can see mahogany trees and clothes pouches and all that stuff, so that's all go. We needed that anyway, but I've kind of changed how I'm doing forestry. I'm no longer actually wood cutting. There's 2 maple trees, and this is a technique you can do to kind of enable things to happen. So if you click between 2 trees, like I'm doing here, I'm clicking between one, then walking to the other. I'm not actually chopping any wood particularly, I'm just making sure it registers. Then there's a 3-minute timer that starts. As long as an event happens within 20 tiles of either of the trees I've clicked on within those 3 minutes, then I'm eligible to do them. So I'm just walking between these 2 spots, making sure that any events that happen between these 2 like hot spots I can do. It's increasing my forestry eligibility without actually getting more wood cutting XP, which is currently what I want to do. Okay, so we did get 1 more pheasant event, which was fantastic. We're still level 50, almost level 51. So stopped right at the exact moment. I showed in the last clip where I was moving back and forth. I've essentially been doing that the entire time, just trying to spawn forestry events, and we finally got this. So I think I just do this and this, and I should be able to, yes. So I don't know how much each of these costs, so which one do I prefer? Probably, I have a nice hat. I can make any of these. I can't make the body apparently, so let's make some legs. Nice, and there is a collection log slot, and we have 15 left for 1 more when we come to that. So this was one of the longest ones we've done, really. Xbox the spot was quite easy, so let's check that off now. Keep It Light was on there. I think we did that quite simply. Killing Mammoth is also easy, but these last 2 boards have been fairly difficult. The 2 collection log slots, we've got the Prospector's gear, and we have the Forestry, so we have checked that off as well, and we can roll that new board. What have we got? Stash units. Oh, I'm right there. Okay. I'm thinking, okay, there's some good stuff here. There's some real good stuff. Okay, so I have decided on the quick 1, 2, 3 We're going to just knock off some achievement diaries right now. So, first I'm going to pray at this altar. Yeah, I'm going to pray at it. It's nice. I will play the church organ, which will complete one diary task for us. You complete one task in the Kandarin diary, which is almost done as well. If I have a little, look there, I've got to buy a candle. Get a pet fish. I think there's one of the... I'll have to check through, but I think there's one that I've done accidentally, so we'll have a look when it comes to... Before I collect any rewards, I will double check. But we have this Wizard Cromptree. Any Ardoin task I'm going to be trying to complete basically as soon as, because that cape is so good for getting over here. It's good generally as a cape, but I really want the Ardoin Easy Diary done as soon as I can, so that's fantastic. And entering the Calphite layer actually does block something else, so completing the Calphite layer task will unlock the ability to collect potato cacti, which is another task, so I will be doing those three. I'll see you over at the wizard. Let's zip away. There we go, all zipped over. And now we have to get over to the desert. So I'm just going to home teleport and walk over there. I just realized this unlocks rune essence. Oh my god. I know that's stupid, but this actually unlocks the ability for me to mine rune essence. That's huge. And there we go. I thought it'd be a confirm on there, so I recorded a little late, but diary task complete. We have entered the Calphite layer. I'm going to leave. You coming towards me? Oh god. I'm going to leave this place. Okay then, so play the organ, done. Wizard Cromptree, we now have a teleport to the essence mine. Perfect. And I'm going to check. I've left. Yeah, the Calphite isn't attacking me. I had to check just in case he was. But we have done that. 56.85%. Let us hit that new board. What are we getting? What are we getting? I am hoping for a few things. Daddy's home. I was hoping for that, actually. That's pretty good. Use Dragon Bones of the Chaos Temple. Oh, baby. Okay, okay. Everyone shut up. It honestly feels quite weird. I've had these Dragon Bones since the first episode on the account. If you remember, this was the green dragon I defeated all the way up here. And it's one of the first things I did on the account, so it's quite fun to actually be able to use this, and I'm glad I saved it for this as well. For the Chaos Temple, glad I actually got one. So as you can see, I am going a bit more of a prayer route here. Again, Demon Slayer done as well, because again, yeah, that unlocks things further on with the other quests that follow from it. So nobody here, but it wouldn't matter if they were. I only have the one anyway, so we use one of these on this, and that is the task completed. And 31 prayer as well, so that's pretty nice. We actually did save it, so I'm going to use it until it's done. So 2, yeah, we got 2 from it. Not too bad. 500 XP from that. Does get us a little closer. It does mean also I can start to kill some dragons to potentially get some prayer up. And I think I'm just gonna do this. Just kind of end it. I'm just gonna run into here actually. It's probably easier if I just faster if I go here. If like me you can never be bothered to walk all the way across Mauritania, just use an item on one of the sleepwalkers. They'll take you right there. I'm just going all the way across and I have to click anything. Okay, let us offer some bones. I have 8 lots. They're just standard bones. They won't be that much prayer XP, but it will all get done. Easy peasy. And there is the easy task completed. I've always loved that you can one-shot Dalrith. It's ridiculous. We get to see this sick animation. You seen it? You seen this sick animation that plays? So look at this. Oh, beautiful. God, that board seemed to go by so quickly. So we just all bones. 25 bones, some bones there and bones there. It was the bone board. So we're just gonna do a little easy sweep there. All right, up to 58%. Let's grab this now. What are we rolling? What are we playing? What are we doing? Master of Buckets. Oh, Master of Buckets. That is a Tempoross. Take some saltpeter. No, collect a swamp toad. All good. Oh, so many easy ones. So many easy ones. So whilst I'm still here, I will create a new. We've already got one of them. So maybe the hat. No, we got nice hats. We got nice boots. Let's create the pheasant cape. There we go. 27 crafting as well. Ooh, emeralds. That's fun. Yeah, there's another collection log slot done. And we can weigh that. How does it look? It's a cape, all right. Whilst I'm running down to Temperos, I said I've got my little gear on here. Now, there is a combat achievement called Dress Like You Mean It, which is wearing any variation of the Angler outfit. I figure if I don't wear the full Angler, I can still get some of the XP bonuses from it without triggering that combat task. So that obviously I haven't got that task yet. And what I'm going to do, I have 5 kills. The next combat achievement is at 9 kills. So I can get 4 free kills here pretty much. And whilst aiming for a collection log slot, it is something I can do to try and get one. Now, the odds of getting it in potentially like 6 or 7 pulls isn't fantastic. But I need to do Master of Buckets anyway, which will get me some more points. So there's a chance of me doing this. If not, I'm going to kind of have a think about exactly what I can do for another collection log slot. So masses were not working. I tried 2 masks and it didn't work. So I'm bringing in my alt and I'm going to try like a, what they call this dolo method, where it's a solo, but it's 2 of me. Basically, the reason I need an alt, because I can solo this thing, the reason I need an alt is because I cannot repair a mast. It's a combat task to repair one. So I'm going to use my main to repair any masts as they come, and I'll use the bingo account to, you know, do buckets of water and stuff. I still need to play on both accounts, so I need to first of all get over to the other ship area on the main, so just going to move him all the way over. Oh, there's the task. I didn't realize I'd actually get it in the middle of the game. We are going to finish this up though. Not too shabby at all. Everyone say goodbye to the main. They are off and I will see them probably again. So I thought I clicked it on my main, but I accidentally clicked it on my the bingo account. So I grabbed the rest. So this is what I actually got from my ad 5 permits. I got some tuna, spirit flakes, raw lobster, some planks, which are going to be nice for construction, and some lobster. So nothing too much, but yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to switch back to the Temperos world now, do the last kill. Hope I get something, even if it's like soaked pages, that still counts. So we're just hoping for anything at this point. So apparently I didn't need to do the dolo method I just did, because I think there's only like 5 of us here, and I ended up getting a ton of points. And I went out like 20 fires, something like that. It was something ridiculous. So I really didn't need to do what I just did, but that is my last kill I can do. But yeah, personal best there. That was a lot of points. So let's hope these 4 pulls. Come on, soak pages. Nope. Nope. A casket. That's new. Not what we need though. What do we get? More tuna. Oh Jesus. What's in the casket? Show me. Oh my god. Mahogany homes. That is what we're going to next. So the supply crate is 25 carpenter points. From beginner contracts you get 2 points each. So I'll need to complete 13 of these. That will get me to about level 30 construction. Now it seems random, but I need level 27 construction 4, and let me click into here. I don't know where they are in this, but it's is it on other? Is it stash units on other? Yeah, stash units other. So I need level 27 here to do this. And I think I need to do 3 of these stash units for maybe more. I need to do an X amount of stash units essentially for this, but yeah. So I need to get to 27. Might as well do it with Mahogany Homes and get a collection log slot along the way. So I've never done Mahogany Homes, weirdly enough, so that's going to be fun. Level 1, let's do the beginner tasks. Maybe at level 20 we can move on to the novice ones, I'm not sure. So I can now, I've just hit level 20, so I can now do novice tasks, but I'm not sure how easy oak planks are going to be for me to get. Even the regular planks, I can get these. I have some steel bars as well, so that's not too bad, but I can get these from like Port Khazard and bank them really quickly, so that's no problem. So I think I had like 40 in the bank. I need about 120 on average to get to the 26 contract. So I will need to do some like standing over in Port Khazard, which I'm going to go and do now because I'm already over here. I don't think I can get oak planks from anywhere except if I just pay for them. It might be better in the long run, but for now I'm just going to stick with the planks With this last contract there, we are now halfway done. 7 contracts complete, 14 points on the board. Technically more than halfway, but you know, 13 is kind of it's kind of there. 6.5, but you know, we are now halfway done. We are level 26. The construction has come quite quickly. Like, walking around and doing this mahogany homes like this isn't the fastest. Obviously, it'd be better if you had teleports back and forth, but honestly, it's not too bad. I'm actually enjoying it quite a lot. Like, it's really relaxing in comparison to some other things I've been doing on this account where I have to concentrate. Okay, here we go. We can confirm this, and this should be an extra collection log slot. There it is, a new one, and we'll open it straight away. Why not? We'll open it, see what we actually get from it. 47 soft play. I don't think that's worth my time, but you know, a collection log is a collection log. And this should be the final task, just picking this up. There it is, easy task done. Just picking up that toad was all I needed to do. Okay, so we completed these 3. Very quick, very simple. Up to 59. Let's do a new board and round this off to a clean 60% and see what we've got going on now. We are starting to get to the point where stash units, which we can do now, are becoming more prevalent. Collection log slots, there's far more of them. So I'm going to have a little look at this and I will get back to you in game. But there are some nice ones here. And a very, let's just call it, not the most exciting quest complete, and really doesn't relate to anything but 500 coins, I suppose. Okay, here's the first stash unit on the account. 150 in, and we do have to fill it. That is part of my goals. I'm not just going to be building them. I want to be able to fill it. So that's our first stash unit done, which feels kind of nuts. So if we ever need to do this, we can just come here, grab our items, deposit them back in. But we have a few things to make in terms of getting all of it. I need to get a red cape, which I can buy in Varrock. I need to go to Varrock for the next 2 anyway. I need some bronze, because I need to make a bronze dagger, which is good. I can do that here. And I need to make a gold necklace. So I've got a necklace mold from Remington. And there is the final one completed of the beginner. So that's 3 done. Beginner stash units all filled. So whenever I get a beginner clue now, it'll be really easy. I don't have to go to the bank, essentially. So that's fantastic. On to the easy ones. I'm going to gather a few items together. So I realized I kind of been walking around here just doing these. I was so focused on the items, I was just kind of hoping it was correct. So one of them I've done, one stash unit is in the limestone mine. Where is he? Here. There's a stash unit right there that was filled up. Another one then is this one, which I will show you what it contains. It's just some simple items. The studded chaps, iron kite shield, and steel long. Put that there, and then I'm going to the Lumbridge Swamp Shed, which I believe needs these 3 items. And there we go, stash unit number 6 complete. You can see that you build the stash unit, deposit your items in the stash unit 6. That is all done. I never really looked in this. Can you just take these tools? What's in there? Nice, you can just get a free rake and a free spade here. What a world. Goodbye, person. So this task may seem a little weird if you've looking at kind of what I've been doing here. Like, why a tuna? Why catch a tuna at this point? It doesn't really make much sense. The fact of it is that I've been pulling tasks from everywhere. Everywhere that Runescape has had, I've been pulling in previous league tasks into this, achievement diaries, quests, combat achievement, everything. And a few of my own little ones. This one is from the Steam achievements. So if you go on Steam, so that's that complete. As you can see, nothing pops up. But we did catch a raw tuna. This is Moosa Point. If you play old school on Steam, there's 20 achievements on there. And that's one of them. I think it's 20. It's either 20 or 25. One or the other. They're all really simple. Some of them are a bit silly, so I didn't include them. But some of them I did. I thought that was a fun little one. If I got this early, it forced me to get up to level 35 fishing. Obviously, we blazed past that. But like there's some like complete Dragon Slayer, and one of them's like visit each individual like little shop in the game. So it is a little fun challenge if you want to go on and you've never looked at the Steam achievements. Go on there, see how quickly you can do it on a free-to-play account. This is the longest thing of doing it. Getting 35 fishing on a free-to-play account from scratch takes longer than doing everything else. It takes longer than Dragon Slayer. 99 tasks to go. it has been a great time doing all of them so far. I'm really looking forward to seeing what our last few tasks are, what we're left with at the end. I'm assuming it's going to be collection log slots and stash units based on what I've been doing so far, but it's been fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've got to this point, please give it a like, subscribe, comment, do all those good things. And of course, I will see you next time, everyone.